in this step. We will use ball, the usage of the feet, we will use ball and heels, but they are not there to rise or to fall. And mainly we will keep the foot flat. We will not use ball and heel to make a notice of the footwork, because the main important part in this step is every step, each step you make, you will swivel the foot to continue the next step to make a strong rotation through the body, but the rotation it will be through the swivel of the feet, on the ball of the feet, foot flat. So now we start with the direction of the steps. And we have only one CBM here, and it's to begin in the step because it's a little bit tricky, the combination of the placement of the feet between the man and the woman. Therefore, the man, to begin the leading of this step, he will start with the movement of the body, therefore the CBM, to commence the movement of the right foot forward with the left toe turn out. That means commence to turn strongly. And then we dance the right foot to the side, slightly back. And then we draw the right foot crossing in front of the left foot, like Domen did. He did keep the foot quite flat. And then we dance the right foot to the side, slightly back. And the next step it will be the left foot cross behind very tightly, half weight, like if we dance a twist turn, behind the right foot. And the last step is change the weight by turning on the ball of the left foot, change the weight on the right foot. So it will be not a movement, a step, but it will be only an under twist. And there are total 6 movements. I cannot say there are 6 steps. I must call them 6 movements because sometimes we will move the foot to make the step. But like the last step you see, we did not move the foot. We did under-rotate our body from the twist we achieved from the step before. Therefore, we will ending with the feet open, not because we make the step, but because we under-twist. Now, pay attention to the footwork, but remember, keep in your brain is not to rise and fall, is just to place the feet, and then mainly, anyway, they will be flat. It's not so much when I say the ball of the foot, taking the heel so much out of the floor. Probably Domen now he will show you, just to show you when is the ball or the footwork about ball heel. But when we dance in the speed of the music, we will have no time to do that such big action. Therefore, mainly the footwork it will be flat. And now we commence with the left foot forward, and the footwork it will be heel ball, and you can call also that as a foot flat. And then we dance the second step. Right foot, it will be only a ball, but because we will swivel on top, it can go also to a flat foot. Now we have to allow the third step to cross behind, in front of the leg, and you drive your foot, you slide your foot to achieve the position of the cross, and then you dance the number 4 step where it will be to the side slightly back, and this foot dance a ball heel. So we transfer the weight on the ball heel, but then because the 5th step have to cross behind the right foot will dance a kind of ball to allow this foot where it will dance only a ball and a half a weight, we will have not to complete the weight. Therefore, you will keep your weight half in a ball of the foot, and in the meantime, the right foot will dance together a ball. So in this moment, you will find yourself in 2 balls, because the last step we wind up backward, under turn, we untwist ourselves, therefore, The last step, it will be ball heel, therefore it will be flat foot. Clear? I could not speak slowly because so many things to say here. And the timing, of course, it will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, we will count it very slowly in this way, but also to understand where you are placing your feet, I advise you to count also the number of the step, because as a quite tricky, where, for example, is the 5th step crossing behind and is the only one, if you count the number on the step like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know when is the only different step you will dance in the sequence of the 6th step. So, but we count the time now, and it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, the time again. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You see, I'm so used to it to count the steps because for me it's even better to make sure you will not make the mistake. So normally, if I have to count my Fleckerl, I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I make it clear when is the difference of the step compared to the group. But timing-wise is always 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, forever until the music is finished. And those were the details for the men of the Fleckerl turning left. In a reverse turn, and we understand our partner start to go in the center of the room, we will guessing he will dance the Fleckerl to the left. So the first information our partner will give us is by the movement of the partner, he will dance himself a CBM to make understand the lady to start to dance a tiny step. So therefore, for the lady, we don't have to have in our brain, we will have a CBM, because it's a job of the man. It's only a receiving information for us, therefore we will receive it, not activate it. Therefore, we receive the information. Let's imagine Monica have her partner in front of her, where he will start, you see? He will start the movement for her. So now she knows he will beginning the Fleckerl to the left. Therefore, the method of placing the feet is, we must move the right foot to the side and slightly back. And then, the second step, it will cross the left foot cross behind of the right foot very tight, like a twist turn, and then we dissolve the rotation. We dissolve the rotation without moving feet by placing only the weight on the right foot. Now, in this moment here, we have a position where we will drag the left foot in the direction of the right one. So if I have to teach Monica, she knows already, but if I have to teach Monica, I will tell her, drag your foot under your body to get closer to the right foot to make the cross. And then we will dance the right foot to the side slightly back, and then we will dance slightly back because we have to make some space between our leg and the leg of the man, some space, because the next step, it will be cross in front, therefore right foot cross in front, the left foot cross in front of the right foot. This was the method, the mechanic, how to move and replace the feet. Of course, Monica now, because I was explaining everything, she did not swivel so much in the feet. Otherwise, she was making too much rotation. Therefore, I could not follow her and speak and blah, 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 blah. But when you learn this way how to place the feet, once you've got in your brain, and now we will tell you the footwork also, Then, once you understand everything, you will start to swivel on the feet and make the much rotation you want. But remember, and don't forget, please, the much rotation you can make is always compared to your partner. What I mean is, you can never take your shoulder away from the parallel of your partner. We will make such a strong turn on the feet between man and lady, but the dangerous part will be if we also turn too much in the upper body, we will start to split, therefore it will become so many trouble. So the amount of rotation of the twist, I cannot tell you, because depending how much your partner is doing. But for the lady to check to be all the time together with the partner is try to keep parallel shoulder all the time. For example, here, if Monica twists too much the feet and the body, she will split from my parallel. Therefore, if we were a couple, we can be so much in trouble. Okay. Now the footwork. Footwork is important, but keep in mind it will be anyway a foot flat. So we start with the right foot and it will be ball heel. And then she have to cross behind by keeping the ball, not the heel down here, only ball. And then by under twist our body, she will replace the right foot by dancing ball heel. And then she have this foot, the one we drag inside ourselves, dancing ball heel. But because in the meantime, from this step to the next step, our partner will cross behind, we have to use both of our feet. Therefore, she will use the left foot, the one she did already, ball heel. She will continue to use this foot to dance a ball again to make the next foot ball to the side. And then, of course, she will continue and dance a ball heel for the last step to be ready to begin in the Fleckerl one more time. And of course, the timing is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like I say from the beginning, the timing of the Viennese waltz does not change. But here we have a 6 quite difficult step, where you have to understand the difference when we cross in front or when we cross behind. In the reverse Fleckerl, the lady cross behind always on the second step. So, to make it clear and dance on time, we will count 1 time the timing, and it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I make the same mistake like with the men. I'm so used to it to count the 6th step because it will make it clear the number 2 is crossing behind. But the real tempo, the real timing, it will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you see, I did give you 2 methods, but the music is 1, 2, 3, and you can count on time with your feet and the music, also the amount of the step you have to dance. By pay attention, the number 2 is crossing behind, like if you dance a twist turn with half weight. And the count with music. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now I will count the number of the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.